You're calling Miss Amy from the Franklin County Jail. And I told you yesterday, I gave a testimonial to legislators about how the jail and the prison system is now our only form of detox and rehabilitation centers and treatment for mental illness in America because, nobody has the money for the insurance for long-term treatment. You want the Vivitrol shot dispensed to you before you get out of the jail because every time you get out of the jail, you go back to old people, places, and things, guilt and shame, and you relapse, you fall. And until it becomes more natural to be sober than it does to be high and dope up yourself because of the shame and guilt, you want this Vivitrol shot, correct?
Correct, yes, more than anything.
And why do you feel you relapse as soon as you get out of jail?
It's just, one thing is going back to face all the damage that I've done from my drug use. Once, like you mentioned, the guilt and shame, once you get into that, it's just easy to fall back into old habits and run. It's something that comes natural as an addict. And with heroin, it's everywhere. It's constantly in your face. And I don't know if it's in my face, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, and you said that you've tried Suboxone, and that's not working, is it?
No, I think it's just substituting. I've never even gone that route because I have friends that have done it, and I see what it is, and it's just substituting one for another.
Okay, and
heroin was always just cheaper.
Heroin's cheaper, and everyone abuses the Suboxone, almost everyone, or they sell it.
Yeah.
You understand the Vivitrol shot is a once-a-month shot. It also blocks alcohol, opiates, heroin, and it does affect
benzos, right?
What, honey?
Didn't you say benzos too?
It takes the benzos. I know benzos are a huge problem. It takes the effect of benzos away, so basically, like, you can use them and not get hurt, but you can't feel it, so it's pointless.
Right.
So it blocks you mentally from basically wanting the benzos because it's not going to get you off, if for better lack of term.
Right.
Now, okay, so we're going to work on your probation officer, hoping to help us use her as a tool to get you the help you need. You're willing to go to the Alvis House, the CBCF, and you've never been to any of those yet?
No.
I wonder why you haven't had any alternative treatment yet. Have you been in drug court?
No.
Okay.
No, I just got out of, you remember a couple months ago I got out of the workhouse and they put me on intensive probation. That was their solution. Because I told my probation officer about my drug use, my history, everything, and that was her solution, was put me on intensive, and I never went back.
Okay, so here we are again, and this is okay because, it's not how we fall, it's how we rise. And you're a father, right?
Yeah.
And being a father is your favorite thing, but if you can't kick this heroin, you can't be a dad.
Oh, definitely not. That's what's pretty much been the cause of the loss of my kids.
Okay, now explain to me, you have charges in another county, so we can't advocate for you to go to CBCF or the Alvis House because you're at Franklin County, and then what are your other charges in the other county?
I got a paraphernalia and drug abuse instrument. They're misdemeanors.
Okay, and this right now that you're in Franklin County is a probation violation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for relapsing. For relapsing?
No, absconding, just not reporting. Like I said, when I got out, I told my probation officer, I pretty much told her everything she wanted to hear, so she let me out the door. And I asked her if she could move me to Knox County because that's where my family's at, and she said no. I had a job there waiting for me and everything, and she said no. Well, I went anyways, and I don't drive. I'm a multi-felon with no driver's license, and my suspension on my license, I still got like 3 more years, so I couldn't get back and forth to Columbus, and I just never came back to report, so they got me for absconding.
Okay. All right. And there's other guys in that jail that would be willing to get the Vivitrol shot in your dorm, correct? They have heroin issues?
Yeah, I've ran it by a couple different people that seem like they been asking questions and interested.
Okay, I'm going to try to get some literature on Vivitrol into your dorm so you guys can read more about it.
Okay, I don't know how much longer I'll be in here. I put in to be a runner. They did my physical and everything, and I don't know how quick. To be honest with you, I'm trying to get out of this tank as soon as possible.
Why? What's wrong with that tank?
Well, just the very thing that we're talking about is, right in arm's reach, and, I'm trying not to. I haven't fallen into doing anything.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, Amy, it isn't even really bothering me, but all it takes is for one of them days, you know what I mean?
Okay, I got you. So you don't want to relapse?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't want to do that in here, and plus I don't want to do anything to jeopardize my freedom, and...
Don't. I'm out here fighting. I'm going to try to figure out what to do. If I could see if you could get to be a runner, I'll see what I can do, okay?
Well, like I said, I put in my card and everything that they told me to do.
Okay.
I'm just kind of waiting it out. What I was asking, though, is as far as these charges, I was told that you're not eligible to get into any of these, like Alvis House or CBCF, if you have open cases in another county. They're obviously not going to ship me down there for court. I had court last week, and I wasn't there, so they've put out a warrant for me now.
In the other county. I hate when that happens. Okay, what county is it? Knox County?
Yeah, it's Knox County.
All right, tell me the name of your public defender.
What's that?
Do you know the name of your public defender?
I think it's Bruce Malick.
Okay.
Like, you know what? Kim, the woman that has been talking to you, my friend?
She'll know.
She sent me an application for the public defender. I have it sitting here right now. I'm waiting on the notary here. I sent in a call card. I'm waiting on social services to come so I can notarize this application, and I'm going to mail it to Kim so she can go in. She's friends with the public defender.
Okay, don't say that. I mean, that's okay, but, I'm making a video. Okay, so we need the public defender, we need the probation officer, we need to call Knox County and figure out about this warrant, because you're in jail, so if they didn't convey you to your court date, that warrant is not your fault. But
right, and I had someone call and let them know that I was here, so they know that I'm here. They still issued the warrant.
How do you know you have a warrant?
I had somebody look it up.
All right. And you're what, 30? Are you 30?
31.
And how many guys do you think in that tank have a heroin issue, just out of curiosity?
Probably a good 8.
And how many people are in there with you?
About 17, so half of us.
All right, okay. Well, I'm proud of you. I know it's hard to be sitting there with people that don't want to get sober and that aren't sober, and some of them do, though, right?
Yeah, like I said, there's a couple of them that seemed interested when I was talking about it. They seem like, but you know how it is. It's always,
Yes, when you're in jail, you mean what you say. You really want to get sober, but as soon as you get back out, not all the time, but unless you get programming support and what you're talking about is CBCF and Alvis House or a Serenity Street, which is where I would love you to go, or a House of Hope or whatnot, it's very difficult not to fall back. And if you can't afford treatment or long-term rehabilitation, now that you're detoxed is the good news. That's the only good news for the jail for you is you're detoxed, you're sober. So let's work on that Vivitrol shot. If we can't get it for you while you're there, I need your advocate to get you immediately to the Addiction Angels to get you the Vivitrol shot, okay?
Definitely.
And then the other obstacles are going to be the job, like you said, the driver's license. If you own fines, child support, we're going to have to slowly but surely. Reentry is very, very hard. You know it. I know it. So don't have any high expectations, and let's just slowly build your foundation back up to where you need to be, you know, and all the things
that stuff's not a problem at all, really. Like, I have no problem with that. It's what's deterred me from it in the past is drug use, you know. I have no problem working. I can get around, you know, all that stuff that I'm willing and actually wanting to do. It's just in the past 5 years or so, I've just, you know, the dope's been what's been controlling me. That's been my focus.
Thank you for your honesty. You're a voice for many people. I'm going to get a hold of those people. I have to get children that have nothing at all. About 7 of them, clothes and shoes and diapers and stuff today. And you're my other, you're the other case I'm going to work on. Okay, honey?
Okay.
Yesterday I had to speak to legislators. You told me you were going to call me back. So will you call me back in, like, what's today, Wednesday? Will you call me on Friday?
Call you on Friday?
Yeah, I'm going to check on the runner status and all that too, okay? You can call me back tomorrow, or you can call me back later tonight. I just don't know what I'll know yet.
Okay, I just have one more question for you, though.
Yeah?
Because I'm going to get this application sent back to my public defender, and I'm writing a letter. With these open cases, I don't know if I should write and ask the public defender down there to see if I can get that judge to drop the charges or run them concurrent with whatever happens to me here in Franklin, whatever my probation officer is going to do, or if I should try to push for my probation officer here to release me so I can go to Mount Vernon and see if that.
Tell them you're willing. Tell them you're willing to do whatever it takes, but that they do at times combine the cases into the county. I know they've done it. I've seen it. So, but tell them whatever they feel is the best option. But you want to, you know, sitting in the dark and not knowing is very hard, and you want to move on with your life. And you are with an advocate, 2 advocates are trying to form a stay out, not a get out plan, and please, you know, not keep you in the dark. Because I don't know what they're going to do.
It's not even in the dark thing that bothers me. It's not how I'm trying to, like, not really say, like, in a hurry, which I am. I'm in a hurry to get my, you know, get this on, get moving on everything. But being in here, you know how it is. Like, it's working against me.
Okay.
Because, like I said, the very thing that I'm trying not to do that we're talking about is right in arm's reach.
You have 1 minute remaining.